Hey guys, so Lord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be kickstarting our looks at the DC Multiverse Justice League of America Collect-A-Build Plastic Man Wave. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Gosh darn, McFarlane Toys loves their titles. Either way, today we'll be taking a look at Aquaman, aka Arthur Curry, aka Badass 90s Aquaman, aka Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, the animated series Aquaman. My Aquaman, yours truly's Aquaman. I tell you right now, this is way better than that piece of shit digital one. Either way, this of course is brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, and let's just cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look, see at all Aquaman has to come with. He's got a card. If you wanted a card, he's got a card. If you wanted something else, well, you're fucked. He doesn't come with anything else, but there's a bio on the back. It's Aquaman. We know who Aquaman is. He's the guy who talks to fish. He's got the same powers as SpongeBob, and is usually a laughingstock, at least up until this point. He was, but after Black Manta, was it? Cut off his hand. He replaced it with a piece of his trident there, and grabbed some Trapjaw-esque armor, I guess, and started looking more like James Hetfield from Metallica. I don't know what else to tell you. This is the badass Aquaman, not the little soy boy beta cuck bitch one from the 70s and 80s, so picking him off the hockey puck display stand we're seeing with all McFarlane Toys releases. Hands down my favorite figure of the wave. That's why we're looking at him first, kind of like we looked at Cable with Zabu. From Marvel Legends, that is. But really nice. Upper body's obviously new. I think the abs are probably new. This arm feels new. And then this arm is new with the little hook piece there. The head is not new. I think the head sculpt is the same, but the hair is different. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Endless Winter Aquaman head. And then the legs are the same from Endless Winter, so the scales are painted down the side. I don't mind that too much. That said, I do recall Mattel actually putting out a version of this Aquaman way back in the day. ELDC Classics and Maddie Collector. But as far as articulation goes, his head is on the double ball peg. Not going to get a lot of up out of that, unfortunately, but you get a little bit. Get some tilt. Shoulders go out, back down, rotate. He's got that cap so you can manipulate it a little bit. He's got a bicep twist. Double elbow, very tight there. Ball hinge wrists. Well, wrist on him. Would have been nice if he got like a swimming hand, like a hand or something, but whatever. The hook does actually rotate. I don't remember if the Mattel one did or not. But this one does. That's all it does. It doesn't do anything else. I imagine you could probably heat up the arm and take this off. I'm not going to do that. If you wanted to give him two hands. Torso can crunch. About that far forward. That far back. It does tilt side to side. I might actually do my torso mod on this guy, where I heat up the torso, pop it apart, flip the peg around, stiffen things up. It's not loose per se, but it's a little bit smoother than I'd like, personally. He does have a waist joint as well. I can move back and forth a little bit. Hips will kick out to the side, back down, forward, back. Does have a thigh cut in there. It actually works pretty well. Double knee. He's got some fins on his boots, but they don't really... There's pants? Boots? Pants? I don't know. But they don't really hinder things much. It's mostly the knee joint itself. And then he's got the ball hinge ankle, so you can rotate, hinge, rock, and then he's got the stupid little toe hinge, which is not the tightest on him, but he's not constantly falling on his face all the time either, so yeah, give him some credit. But yeah, I'm super stoked they made this version of Aquaman. He's going to look great with the collector edition. I forget what they called that one. But the Hawkman with the long hair. I think they will look great together. Hawkman, I'm surprised, wasn't actually just in this wave. But, you know, I guess they had to make up for packing him with wings or something, right? Not justifying it, just trying to figure things out, because this wave is a mixed bag, and we'll see that moving forward here. So, with that being said, we can center him here. Come on, there we go. With that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Aquaman, aka Arthur Curry, alongside a couple other figures from this JLA wave. We have the Electric Blue Superman, as well as the Platinum Chase, thank God, of good old John Stewart, the Green Lantern, rocking his 90s duds there. I think he scales good with these two. Moving them out of the way. Bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulas. Right there. And the infamous Beloved Spawn, who, despite the fact that he is the King of Atlantis, Spawn is a little bit taller than old Aquaman there. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up. Some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from the fact that this Aquaman is leaps and bounds better than the one from that digital bullshit wave of figures we looked at some time ago now, it is also my favorite look for Aquaman. Not only is it the badass 90s Aquaman with the hook hand, it's also the badass 90s Aquaman with the hook hand that made an appearance throughout the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited animated series. That's right, this is the look he rocked throughout that era, and it's the one that I identify the most with. Not physically, mind you, but from a personal standpoint. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.